ain't it? Oh my god. Oh, you're so handsome, dude. Oh my god, Budo. Just being a straight baller. Hopefully you'll actually get to all comments. Oh, Boudreaux! Oh my god. You don't like Helix, huh? You don't like the fact that Helix exists or nothing. He's like, I don't like Helix. I don't trust Helix. Okay, sir. Looking all gorgeous. Why you so pretty? The nosy bee. He's such a pretty chameleon. His name is Boudreaux. And he's a gorgeous Caribbean ocean color. And hi, how are you, CJ? How are you? I'm kind of doing a semi-normalist stream for a little bit. And then we're going to, yo, Devon, how are you? Then we are going to move back to working on some enclosures. That's just like 1:30 almost. Wah, wah, wah. Pun Kitty, thank you for coming over here. Let's see, Helix. I have him on the shelf next to me. He's looking around. Hopefully he's not trying to get and hurt a baby, but oh, sir, Helix. Oh no. You're probably taunting. You're probably just terrifying them. We don't need you to do that. I did. Well, and then they went to school this morning and they're all asleep now. I'm curious to see if we have any of them come out here in a little bit, like, Mom, you know. So, but this is Boudreaux. You know, I don't get Boudreaux out too often because he's typically really shy, but so he's a little over a year old now, and he's definitely, his confidence has gone up a bit. So he's a nosy bee locale, so he's a different locale. No, he's a different locale than, no, I don't do, I mean, like, here, okay, oh, actually, shit, no, okay, hold up, Boudreaux or Helix, I don't know what you cannot fit in between the wire, you can't do that. So he's a nosy bee locale. Helix, I add him out at the very beginning. He is an ambelobi locale. So from two different regions of Madagascar, he'd be from the nosy bee island and then ambelobi region. Yeah, he's like crazy beautiful blue. So the color change with this guy, you sometimes see his bars. They call this a true blue nosy bee, and I know that term can be can be a controversialist term, whatever. But anyways, his color changes. He just kind of gets lighter or darker with this shade of blue. And then this guy, he is about to shed. Well, both of them are about to shed, which is crazy. Like, look at him, how beautiful he is. But you can see in his casket how he's going to shed soon. Whereas Helix, when he fires up, which he's not even paying attention to Boudreaux, which I think Boudreaux's getting offended by that. Helix, the red gets brighter, the green that you see turns yellow. He's a yellow body red bar. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, he doesn't really. I'm gonna put Boudreaux back in his enclosure, but I had to get him out to show you all because he's so pretty. Okay. There you go. Here's the thing, I'll put him back in his enclosure, but he's not impressed with the fact that Helix is over here. So this one's Helix. Hey, Psychic Medium, thank you for coming over here. I can talk really, Boudreaux's getting defensive. He does not want Helix going to his enclosure. Helix, truly, he could care less. He has not once attempted to get to the enclosure. What's actually on Helix's mind, and is a little bit more messed up, is he's trying to make his way over to where the baby chameleons are at, and I'm pretty sure he just sees snacks everywhere. So, wah, wah, wah. Scarface, that was a nosy bee locale. Helix is really chill. So, these boys are both a little over a year old. You know, and Boudreaux was my first nosy bee. I'm not 100% sure if that's a locale that doesn't get as large as Ambulobes can. He is going to be, he might grow, he's going to grow a little bit more, not like a huge amount. He is my smallest male panther. Ambulobes, I have some males that are quite bigger than this. I have over 200 at the moment. Why is helix color darker? So if you look closely, see that ashier kind of look that's happening right now? That he's about to shed eventually. So that's like kind of a pre-shed funk. See also like the little folds and wrinkles he gets. So those, let me see if we can get a better look at the. So if you kind of see like where their skin starts to fold like that, that can be an indication of dehydration. Or my ring light just went out. It also is, they'll do that when they're about to shed. So in his case, he's shown us his urates are good, everything on him looks well hydrated, but we also visually can tell he's about to shed. So thank you. I love to talk about chameleons. I can talk a lot freer over here if you were wanting to ask any other questions that I couldn't really answer over in TikTok. I have one as a pet. His name is Dragon Knight. Bear with me. I'm going to go get my cord for my ring light real quick so we can actually see a bit better. I feel like it's really noticeable my ring light loses its battery power because, well, clearly. Alright, and no, Helix, you don't need to climb my hair, goober butt. Really? Where did you think you're going to go with that? Exactly, sir. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to get my cord charger. The charging cord for my ring light. And we'll hang out for a little bit over here. I might get another mail out to show you all. And then I'm going to try to do some enclosure, finish some of the baby enclosures. I need to get this plugged in. So bear with me so we can see a bit better. Because we want to see these guys, right? It's important that we can see them. I'm like, oh wow, what amazing colors that they have. Wow. Okay, now we're back in business. Scarface, thank you. Thank you so much, Scarface. Actually, if I'm able to get Meeseeks out, I'm gonna get Meeseeks out. Can I get him? He just finished shedding, so he is like pretty crazy amazing looking right now. Like, he's stunning. Okay, I have to unplug it real quick anyways. Let me see if I can get Mr. Meeseeks out. Oh god, you're okay, sir. Oh. Alright. So, Mr. Meeseeks here just finished his shed. Like, yesterday. He's another different locale. He is a Banja. Here, I'm gonna put Helix back over on the shelf so Mr. Meeseeks doesn't freak out. Here he is. The bearded dragon's inside and his lights are off. My panthers are on a later schedule than them. Yeah, chameleons they can overheat very easily. Scarface, thank you so much. All right. Oh, wow. Nobody doesn't. I mean, wow. He is so pretty. These are his resting colors. But he just shed, right? He has a little bit right there on that foot. So he's going to be very... Ooh, look at him. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is an Abanja Panther Chameleon. So he'd be from the Abanja region of Madagascar. He's like, I'm going to climb the foam. This was my most... Ooh, are you firing up over here? Look at him getting all puffy over... No, so he's an Abanja. And this is a traditional, true, wild type look for Abanja. this is a very good representation of what they would look like in the wild. He's actually an F1, so his sire is a wild Kaabanja. I don't have a sire, but so they look like this out in the wild. He sees Helix over there, so Helix is his least favorite chameleon here. One thing you might hear me say here and there is some of my males like all males dislike other male panthers. However, some of my males have a particular male that they hate the most. So Meeseeks here hates Helix the most. Yes, he's pretty funny. This one, he's never bit me. He's usually pretty chill. But if you wake him up, he's going to be pissed. The chameleon behind me is Mr. Mondays. He is one of my OG boys. He is, God, let me get this. He's about 6 years old. Look at, he's like, his hair. I got a chameleon tail bracelet, y'all. It's pretty awesome. Look at that. Yeah, he gets, like, when he gets mad, he turns white. But here's the thing. Even though, like, right now he's kind of puffing up because he sees Helix, he is never actually fired up like that over another male panther. He literally only does that when he's woken up. That's it. Which, can we blame him? I've never seen him do that for any other reason. Even his pajama colors, I've never seen him, like, white like that. I can show you a picture real quick. I do have a picture. You're going to be, that was, I want to say, listen, somebody left me a $200 super chat. So normally I want to go get a sleeping chameleon, but I was kind of like, all right. So anyways, let me get a picture of him. So, but that was the third or fourth time, and I've had him for over a year. That was the third or fourth time that I've seen him like that. And I'm finding a picture to show you all when he's fired up, like what he looks like. There you go. This is the same chameleon. These are the same chameleons. This is him in his resting colors. This was him pissed off about being woke up. They're inside. So, same thing. He got woke up. The reason I woke him up is to see, like, again, outside of somebody just sending me a $200 super chat, you're like, I want to see him, wake him up. I don't just wake up the chameleons. The reason was he fell asleep on his way, because when you properly transport chameleons, they're gonna fall asleep. I took him to an expo, not to sell him, but I always bring full-grown, colored-up males. So I took him to an expo. He got comfortable, fell asleep on the way there. It was like a 2-3 hour. It was a 3-hour drive. And when I opened up the enclosure, his little container to get him out, he goes, "F you." He got pissed off at me. And what was really funny is I had him out on like our display trees that we have for the males that I bring. Like they have UVB and heat lamps, but they're out on a tree that they climb around on. And other people would walk by, he didn't care. But the second I got too close to him for his liking, which was like 3 feet at least, like that was, he got pissed off at me. So he was really just pissed off at me. It's kind of funny. But that's why, that's the only way, like, even seeing the male he hates the most, like, right now, because he sees Helix, he won't get white. He won't do that. It's just if he gets woken up. That's his least favorite thing. If he was ever going, like, on a dating website, he needs to put, like, you better not wake me up. Not yet. We have eggs, though. We do have eggs. So, him and his girlfriend, little sweetie, the first dude, Helix, sorry. Exactly. Look what this dude's doing. He's looking at the baby chameleons right now. Look at him. Just all like has his face smooshed up to a baby chameleon enclosure. Just like, Hawkeye. I know Helix, so you're not gonna, I'm not, like, none of that's ever happening. You don't get to go, and they're just like, oh God, it's a bear. Thank you for the 100. Thank you. It's not that painful when they bite you. It's very startling because it's like they're extremely dramatic about it. Like it's really one of the most dramatic things that they do. I know he's like shush, woman. Let me do what I want to do. Which we're not gonna like let him do what he wants to do, because what he wants to do is he wants to have an easy little protein snack. And like again, I do have a monitor lizard. I know, I love it. I love the little chameleon bracelet or ring that I get with them. It's so cool. All right, let me get this back here so I can keep an eye on the streaming quality. I was having issues. I was trying to work today. I was trying to make calls. I was sitting over here just because the floor is cleaner, because obviously I've been making a mess over on the other aisle because, you know, dirt from the plants and whatnot. And my cell phone reset, like calling was real hard, so that didn't last. So I'm trying to keep an eye on the quality. They can hang by their tail. They don't really make noises. So is it something that they go and seek out to eat? No. However, if they happen to see one, like, they are opportunistic hunters. They do not discriminate on what they eat. If it's moving around, it catches their attention, and they're like, I think that could fit in my mouth, they're going to go for it. That's how they kind of survive. I say kind of survive because these creatures truly mind boggle me, because they everything, they don't got much going on for self-defense. They really don't. Their way of defending themselves is like trying to not be seen. However, when they sleep at night, they get extremely bright, like the brightest colors you've ever seen. Like they're like neon bright at night when they sleep. Like they really stand out at night. Their survival rates, on average in the wild, they live a year or two. And then in clutches, so when babies hatch, there's usually about 20 to 25 babies in a clutch of panther chameleons. On average, one of them makes it to their first year of life. So they're opportunistic eaters. It's like 1:30. No, none of them are sleeping right now. The lights are on. Dear God, Helix, I gotta get him. I'm gonna put Boudreaux, Meeseeks up. You're not gonna get a baby chameleon, you turd. You're not gonna get to eat one of your own kind. Like, sir, stop it, you turd. No, we're okay. Meeseeks, you go back, sir. No, I'm calling. We're not doing that. Come here, sir. I won't get no reptile protective services called on me because you're over here trying to eat babies. They're like, it's the adrenochrome. Well, there's different ways you can. So this place right here, USARK, this helps with, they do for captive, also for like native species as well. So yeah, he was standing. On average, again, as I said a little bit ago, in the wild they only live like a year or two because the predators take them out very easily. So there was not much to base their how long they could live for, because most of the time with decent husbandry they're living longer in captivity. But thank you for the gold coin. None of those are his babies. I actually don't have any babies from him yet. But on average in captivity, males live 5 to 7 years, females live 2 to 4 years. However, we've talked to people who have had males that are over 10 years of age. My female Ruby passed away when she was 6. I believe with proper husbandry that we'll see that average go up some. I don't have a monitor. My oldest would be his dad and Mr. Mondays, who are 6 years old. Yeah, so his dad is my first chameleon. I'll show you all him. I'm not going to get him out though because he's like shedding. And this boy here, I got Mr. Mondays like not even a month after I got Redline. Here's Redline. Oh, let me put Helix up real quick. Here you go, buddy boy. Go back home. You're not going to get to eat no baby chameleons because we just don't do that here, sir. Like, I know you have some desire to, even though you're very well fed, but go enjoy your enclosure. Here's his daddy. Redline is shedding. So when they're full grown and they're done growing, they start to do partial body sheds, which is why he looks ridiculous AF. About a couple weeks ago, he shed his 4 little feetsies. He shed like half of his tail. And now homeboy's shedding his eyeballs. Ha, cutie patootie. So that's Redline. He's 6 years old. He is, not only is that my first panther chameleon, he is my first pet reptile. So I started out with chameleons. There he is. We love you, Redline. We do love you. I didn't even see that cricket on you. How bizarre was that? Why was there a deceased cricket just chilling on you? I guess did it get stuck to your dead skin? That makes sense. Anyways, he does look. He's just shedding those eyes. He's big. He's a really big chameleon too. And then so he's 6. And then Mr. Monday's here. Oh, but you want to come out, sir? You do. You want to come out and say hi to everybody? Well, you always got to do this a difficult way. Like, I literally put my hands right in front of you, sir. And you want to do it that way, though. Like, you can't just, all right, okay, man. Okay, what question, Mr. Roman? I was looking at the chameleons. It was kind of hard to see the comments as much. Let's see what you're... No, oh. Wait, what? My lips aren't wet. They look it, though. But it's not that. Hold on. The reason that you think my lips are wet is because it's my chance, guys. It's my chance to get free shit. Hold on. It's because of MAC. Lip gloss. That's why they look like glass, not wet. It's lip gloss. It's clear lip gloss, but lip gloss. Because MAC is not lip gloss, it's lip gloss. It's MAC, guys. MAC. That's, anyways, back to not that. They don't make sounds. So chameleons do not raise their offspring. No, there's no. So the ones like Jackson's who have live birth chameleons, after she has her babies, after she, pops out her babies, they're alive, right? Well, there is a hormone that she releases after she gives birth that suppresses her appetite for long enough for her babies to skedaddle away, and that's the only reason she doesn't eat her babies, because trust you me, as a lady who has had 3 babies herself, we want to eat afterwards, right? So like after you've pushed out like 30 little slimy chameleon babies, she'd probably be like, I don't mind if I do, and like knock out 10 of them or something. But because of the hormone that's released, there's no appetite, or else she too would eat them. And this is Mr. Mondays. He is one of my OG males. He is an Ambo-Lobe locale. His color is yellow body blue bar. And he's 6 years old. He too shed his eyes recently, or around his eyes. 180 degrees rotation. Hold up. I mean, why? Why you want everything to be upside down? But why? Why you want this? I can't read nothing now. Zippy. Oh. No, he's not. He actually is extremely... Males about 5 to 7 years. Females of 2 to 4. Woman, please don't hurt that thing. Hurt him. How? Everyone, oh. Not the eyeball. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. Beth, thank you for the 100. So they don't. They poop in their enclosure, and you should spot clean every day, clean up their poops. Their poops don't stink. The smelliest thing about chameleons would be the chameleons. That sounds like a really awful waste of a really expensive thing, but I don't do that anyways. Why would I be hurting it? He literally walked out to me. You should be telling him not to hurt me. He's trying to put his tail inside my eyeball to like anchor himself better than not lose his balance. If you aren't seeing what he's doing right now. So instead of being like, don't hurt him, you should be like, hey, Mr. Mondays, how about you don't poke our host eyeball out, please, and thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm playing. This is not an iguana. He's a panther chameleon. Listen. Okay, so the worst pain that a chameleon's ever put me through is in a situation just like what's happening right now is Redline. When he climbed up my head like this, he then put his freaking nose up my nostril, and it was like an old school COVID swab, the first round of those swabs. You know what I'm talking about? The one that went up to your freaking brain and like took some of your mucus. Arr. Why does he make you look like you have problems? Well, I do have over 200 chameleons. So, like, what type of problems? Is that your son? No. I ain't gonna eat him. Here, grab one of my hand, because my hair is not going to be the best for you. I do breed Panther Chameleons. I wouldn't... Yeah. Oh, do I, Master P? I sure do. They're females, though. I have some pretty ornery females. Pretty ornery. The worst bite I've ever had from a chameleon is from our beloved Sybil. She's the only chameleon that has bit me to cause bodily harm. Her intent was to hurt me. Most of the time when chameleons do bite, if they do, they don't bite. Well, Panther chameleons don't bite as much as other species. They can. But typically they don't bite as much. I've only been bit by 13 out of like well over 250 chameleons. That I'm not counting my babies right now in that number. But most of the time when they bite you, it's like a quick bite. They don't want to scare you. They don't want to hang on to you. They just let go, right? Yeah, no, not Sybil. She goes, and she turns her head. Damn, dude. We're not gonna do any. No, I'm definitely not Mr. William. No, I think Jonathan Hill. I got a lot of my chameleons from him. Definitely, like, he's been doing it longer than I learned. Taught me a lot. Yeah, 360-degree range of vision. You know what? You guys want to name a baby? Let's try naming a baby. Okay, let's go do that. All right, I'm gonna put him up. We're gonna name a baby, and then I'm gonna try and finish some of the enclosures for the babies. So let's go find a baby to name. There you go, buddy. What baby do we want to name? Let's see. Definitely want to name one that is, I think we should probably want to know if it's a male or a female. So that Gambino Bonita we've not named. We've got Gelato, Elvis Parsley, Biggie Smalls. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this one. We have not named this Gambino baby. Oh, come here. You're okay. Oh God. Okay, we're not gonna name this one. This one's too. I think this one's a bit too. Well, maybe. Ah. Oh God. Yeah, no, that one's gonna yeet itself off the hand. I want one that's like that nervous, because I want them to like hurt themselves. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we got to name in here. Elvis Parsley. We didn't name this one. Oh, here are you. Oh. Hi. Oh, almost. Woohoo. Let's name this Gambino baby. Unless you want to do one of the older red line females that doesn't have a name, but this one. And I'll get a stick. I want the sticks to hold for this one. Okay. And we're probably might just do one poll. We can only do 4 name options. Okay. But then don't walk in here, Yash. Don't do that. I don't want to, I don't want to do that. Okay, Cynthia. So let's check. Is this cutie patootie a male or a female? Well, I'm gonna go with the male. This is a male, it's a young male. He will end up being yellow. He's just a wee little guy. He's not quite a juvenile. He's about 2 months old. Maybe he's gonna be 3 months old soon, though. Look at you. Oh. So his sire's Gambino. Oh yeah, he's cute. I think this guy hatched around February 13th. Alright, so we can do 4 names for a poll. If you for sure want your name option in the poll, it cannot be anything like, we have to be able to say it on a live stream. Like, we have to be able to say it on a live stream. But if you want to guarantee your name option is in the poll, a girl power gift, which is, I'm just gonna think. No, I take that back. The husky, because the names, if they end up winning, like that's its name, so it goes with it. But you send a husky, then your name option will for sure be in here. Try not to, but this takes so little. Oh god dang it, easy dude. He's like, I'm an island boy. You did, Jeremy? Look at him. He's a cutie. He's just looking. He's much calmer than the sibling I looked at first. Valentine. Okay, so Wasabi. Dang it, I can't. Okay, I will put that one in there real quick, CJ. I know you've been trying to get Wasabi also. I'm just gonna. I'm hoping I'll save. Wasabi. Gringo Pascal. So Wasabi is one. I'm not going to do, so none of the common names, like I won't do Pascal, Sprinkles, Skittles, those type of like common. We like to do fun, unique names as much as possible. Lamino. That's cool. Wasabi, Lamino, Wrinkle. What were the first? Oh, dang. Okay, so I'm gonna have Wasabi and Lamino. And then 2 more options. What? Float, is it Flow Raptor or Float Raptor? I know, Jerry. I love their eyes. Kato. But he does not kiss his brothers. Zenister. Flosselraptor. He's fine. He's observing his surroundings. He's out of his enclosure. He is fine though. He's on his stick. Now he's not scared because he's not straight up dark. He is looking around and taking everything in, but he's not trying to hide or act like a leaf. He's not really, he's just looking around. He probably sees crickets. Where he's looking at, he's actually looking at crickets. So I bet you he's going to try and figure out how he can get down to the crickets. Oh, okay. Lamino and Wasabi. Mossberg. Clocky. Try and scroll up or down and then come back into here. I'll check my other. Oh, my hands, dude. My hands are rough right now. Yeah, on my other device it looks okay, so try and scroll up and out. I do like Mossberg. Okay, so Lamino, Wasabi, Mossberg. I can do one more. We won't be, yeah. Occasionally, like, Pickle Rick has been 2 times, but it's all good because that's an awesome name. Lamino, is it Lamino or Lameno? Mossberg, Wasabi, Lamino. I can do one more, and I'm trying to think. Oh, you can climb onto my hand, little dude? You can climb onto my hand there? Because he's like, he's trying to get down to the crickets. Look at him. Yoda. Mufasa. Mr. Bean. Oh, he goes, no, no, never mind. He's, I'm going to climb back up here. Shoot. Oh, God, my hands. My hands are like not wanting to work because of the... They hurt really bad, actually. It's a male. He's only 2 months old, but he's got a hemipenal bulge. You see how after his vent, how it kind of curves down ever so slightly and goes back up? That's where his 2 schlongs are at. He keeps them nice and protected in there. And yes, that's right. There's 2 of them. Mufasa. Oh, you're looking at... Ooh. Gambino. Lamino. Okay, Lamino. Wasabi. Mossberg. This guy will end up being yellow, like a really gorgeous. He'll have yellow with blue bars, so like blue stripes. Great, Jen. Like, I want this one. Not yet. Not yet. Famsaurus? The way. Lambo. Somebody give me a stupid, like, rapper. Not like, give me a kind of a clever, like, mix on a rapper name. Blue. Oh my god. Fernie. Laser tongue. Major laser. I don't want to do major laser. I love watching that. Skirt, skirt. Or you're like, no, or do like ad libs. Make him an ad lib jelly struggle. I had a John Deere before. Rap Gibber. Major laser. I think we're gonna put major laser. Are you? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put major. God dang it! Now I'm gonna watch all of it. We already have a chameleonaire. Okay, let me get this going. So Wasabi. Wait. Lamino. God dang it. Hold on. Wait. Okay, that's how you spell it. Okay. Why is it not, Wasabi. Was Mossberg, is it B-E-R-G? The Berg? Yellow breezy. Okay, it's E-R-G, that's right. And then Major Laser. And Major Laser is L-A-Z. Make sure. Isn't Major Laser L-A-Z-E-R? Like that? I know, like that's not how we spell laser, but isn't that how it was spelled? I'm trying to remember. Hold on 1 second, real quick before I do Mossberg. I guess if on TikTok I could just call him Mossy. Is that going to be an issue? Because I don't think I could say like Glock and stuff. I'm trying to remember. God dang it, that's so funny. Okay, so I'm just clarifying. I'm pretty sure that Major Laser, the laser part's Lazer for his name. That's what I'm gonna put. Yeah. Okay. I think so. So if I misspell, I know I misspelled the word laser, but if my memory serves me right, it's been a hot minute since I watched or watched Major Laser. Oh, I freaking love that show. Um, Cartoon, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Zer. I'm trying to see. All right, we're gonna start it. Okay. Dang it. Wait, I can't. Can I edit it? Okay, we're naming this baby. So and we're gonna go to 210. Oh God, I meant to do OR. I spelled the laser wrong, but obviously when I write his name tag down, I'll spell it right. Khalifa. Hey, there'll be more to name, so I would just due to time, I'm not going to do 2 polls tonight for him, but we have more to name, so we have a lot of babies, so stick around. We'll name it one again. Yes, we are. There's the options for this one. So what do we got? Oh my gosh. Moss. We might have a Mossberg here. Braxton, I'm sorry. But don't worry, there's going to be other names. Don't worry. CJ, oh my God, that's so cute. Are you going to be little Mossberg? Are you going to be little Mossy? So we got Lamino, Wasabi, Mossberg, and Major Laser. I freaking love that name, Danny. Yes, yes. Like we might just have to assign. Oh. Okay, yes, I can make it bigger. My bad, you guys. My bad. Let me know. We still got 3 minutes. We're gonna end it at 2:10. So, oh my God, looks like we have a little Mossy on us. Little Mossberg, man. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't have a spicy female yet. Rather than ones that are older and already named. No. We got till 2:10. Again, we also are gonna have we're gonna have brothers of his to name, half brothers, full-blooded brothers. So if you feel like, just keep coming around because like there's gonna be plenty of opportunities for your name. I have like greenish blue eyes. You can do that for the next one. Oh. Look at this guy. Mossy. Oh, are we gonna have a Mossy? Are we gonna have a Mossy? Dang. Wasabi is 2nd place. Dude, oh my God, wait a minute. They got tied up. Oh my God, is Wasabi gonna come through? Oh my God, it's turning into Wasabi. We got 2 minutes left. Hot dang. At first we were going to be named after a pew pew, and now we're going to be named after a really delicious part of sushi meals. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this going to be a Wasabi? CJ, are you finna get your Wasabi? Oh my goodness. Wasabi? Dang! Wasabi was not even close at first, and it took the lead. It took the lead. Oh, look at him firing up. He's kind of firing up right now. Look at him. Oh my goodness. What are you? He's like showing mating display markings. Little dude, what are you doing, sir? Oh my goodness. Look at you. Wow. So he's about 2 months old, born on February 13th. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at him. Look at this gorgeous Ambelobi bar starting to show. Oh, wow. He is not He is starting to very ever so slightly develop color. He's still a baby. Wasabi is a winner. This is little Wasabi, you guys. Introducing little Wasabi, son of Gambino and Bonita. I don't know that. So the stripes on the face like that are actually mating display colors. Obviously, he's too young to mate. Check this out, though. But you know what? He's so young and small. If he fires up, that's awesome in my opinion. That's stuff I like to see in a young. But look at the bars. Oh my! Do you see what I see? Some red. There's red in his bars. Oh my goodness. That is a very, that's very interesting. That's very interesting considering his lineage. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Are you gonna have more red in your bar? Well, his sire has a little bit of red in the bottom of his blue bars. But what I love is I don't see red anywhere really, except for in his bars. Like I'm not really seeing it. Like, so I think his yellows are gonna be really popping bright yellows. He's got bars for days, guys. Oh my god, he's got some really cool bars, don't you think? I just say that as like lame as possible. Yeah, look at this. If I can get him this angle here. Oh, it's so hard because of the sticks, the branches, but I wish I could. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He was really, I saw a lot of red actually, but it's all normal spots with red. Not that red is not a bad thing, just so you guys are aware. Now, this particular line is from, so his sire is 12 generations of selective breeding, and his mother, his dom, she is, I think it's 7 generations, and it's not inbreeding. Selective breeding is not inbreeding. That particular project with their breeder Jonathan, he was trying to get with yellow body blue bars where they have really clean yellows where there's not red in it, because red is a color trait. It's beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, red's gorgeous in them, but it overtakes eventually. So if you're trying to have a really good yellow body blue bar line, you want to be careful with the reds, because eventually the red could overpower the yellow, and then you're going to have like more rainbow types, which again, they're gorgeous. But if you want to achieve that really bright, like if you look at my second most recent post with the Jethro, which is his half brother, his half older brother, and Gambino, which is his sire, that crisp bright yellow, that's a trait that was trying to go on. So now the bars still have red in them, and both his sire, his uncle, so that's fine, but I don't see any red showing up like in his greens or anything. So, oh my god, very exciting. So we got our little Wasabi. He's like, what, about 2.5 months old-ish, born on February 13th. He is part of that retained clutch, the second, because I have another retained clutch of a whole lot of babies full. So retained clutch, if you are new here, female Panther Chameleons can retain sperm for at least 6 months. So that means after their initial pairing up, right? So after they Netflix and chill for the first time, usually about a month to 2 months afterwards, she's going to lay a clutch of eggs, and those eggs are going to be fertilized from that initial pairing. Well, homegirl will retain sperm for a while. So then the next clutch, even if they didn't Netflix and chill again, you're still going to have some fertile eggs, if not even all fertile eggs. So he's from, and what's crazy is the first clutch, there was only 4 babies in that hatched and made it. That was a really small clutch, and I think 2 passed. So I had 4 from that clutch. Then that was December, and then February 13th, we had, God, I need to do the count again. I want to say it's like 21 babies-ish, around 20 babies from the retained clutch. It's the second one. And then they had another retained clutch, and there's over 20 babies in that clutch. So very awesome. And that's the reason why, though, with breeders, you could pair your male chameleon up with however many females you want to, in theory, right? Most breeders do not introduce another male to a female, because you're going to run into the situation of you don't know who the sire is, which we don't want that for breeding purposes, lineage or anything. So until they have 2 back-to-back infertile and completely infertile clutches, not a single fertile egg, you shouldn't pair up. Isn't he cute? Yeah, seriously, when people are like, what's it taste like? I bet it tastes good with some Cajun or some Lowry seasoning salt. Listen, y'all are so silly for Rizzle Dizzle. That's like a $500 slither of like meat. Like, honestly, it's what it would be. They do not have that much meat on them. You can go and literally get like a tomahawk. You could get like 3 tomahawk cut ribeyes at a 5-star restaurant. Annie Gunn specifically is what I'm thinking of, which is freaking phenomenal. And like I could have leftovers. And like they're, oh my god, I want to say there's like 30-ounce steaks too. Like they're freaking huge. Anyways, that would be stupid. He ain't got no ears, Cardi. Oh, don't you worry. We're not gonna eat you. Although I'm sure there's some freak in this world that would still spend $500+ to eat you. However, I highly doubt that we have encountered that person on our live feeds. Did you like that? By Sonic Booms. You don't freaking... Do you know what a sonic boom really is? Have you experienced a sonic boom in real life? I feel like that's a slight exaggeration to what they would even feel like. Sonic booms break windows, man. Like, glass will shatter. It literally just, shit will fall off your shelf. They're crazy. Only reason I know is because where my grandparents live, well, my grandpa, because my grandma passed away back in 18. But they live on about 200 something acres in the middle of nowhere. However, within an hour, there is a military base. And there's been a couple times where all of a sudden, and like, dude, if you have never heard a song boom before, damn, just damn. Like, it's something to experience. All right, we're going to put Wasabi back in his enclosure, which is the shoebox. Your ears will, yeah, not only will your ears pop, but like, there's other things that can happen too. Like, it's honestly, the first time I heard one, I was like, Jesus is coming back! Because, you know, that's how my family, that was after my parents did a fake rapture on me as a kid and really traumatized me. Like, I thought I thought that they got raptured and I was left on my own. And I was like, ah! Like, anyways, that was fucked up. Mom? Stepdad, why'd you do that? That had me all sorts of messed up for like, and they're, anyways, sorry, ADHD rant. But yeah, dude, I didn't know what a sonic boom was. I was like really young when it happened, and I know they're not supposed to do, I think, if I remember what my grandpa said, they do training, and when they would sometimes like be like an experienced person, boom. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, like they literally like laid their clothes out too. And I like, you know, you've seen those silly movies like when the clothes are just like when people and they're hiding and like literally watch me like fucking panic for like 30 minutes, yo. Like, come on. At what point do you like, oh god. They weren't like folded though. They looked like they, you know, like if you ever seen the movies, like when it was fucked up. It was oh my god. Yeah. It's, you know, well, here's the thing. We gotta laugh. You know, when we go back to our traumas, sometimes you just gotta laugh about the shit when we're older. What's sad? This or the story that I'm telling you? No, I mean, like, it was messed up. Like, that was my stepdad's influence on my mom. Like, my mom would not have done that. But that was his way of making me, like, really think about, like, my salvation and stuff. Because, you know, at that point, I thought that I wasn't... Oh, I was super confused, though. I will say that. I was just like, huh? Dude, the phone lines, they disconnected the so I couldn't call nobody. That was before cell phone times, so I couldn't like no social media for real at that point. I think I was like 12 maybe, 11 or 12. So I was just like, and I live like middle of nowhere, so it's not like I could go and like run out to the neighbor. Oh, dude, you have to do it like when they get dementia. Just like, damn. No, never mind. That's such a bad thing to say. That was fucked. My mom, that does not run on my mom's side. My stepdad's side, I guess it does with his mom. So that's a possibility. Do I have any tasks for today? Um, well, yes, we gotta get more enclosures ready. Yes. Oh, let's do it. How was graduation for me? Like from high school? I was kicked out of my folks' house when I was 17. So I graduated high school. They found out that my boyfriend at the time that I wasn't supposed to have because I wasn't allowed to date. And whatever. So they're like, kicked me out at 17. And yeah, so I had only in between like college break and whatnot from the age of 17 till I had lived with my parents a total of 6 months, not consecutively. So how did graduation go? It was like I got my diploma and they're like, hey, and by the way, and I was class Victorian in high school. So that was my congratulations. I'm 33. My speech sucked though. I my speech was awful. I just I do wish I had the energy I did when I was younger. Oh God, I worked a lot and did a lot of college. 21 credit hours, and I worked two part-time jobs, two 20-hour jobs. Where is the? I don't think I could do that now. One job was my campus job, so it paid for my tuition. And then my other job, I was a server because I needed to make money so I could pay for bills and stuff. That's what I was looking for, was a name tag. Hold up. I got up to get this and then I forgot about it. I feel like if I had that energy, whoa, whoa. What the? You thought people had stopped doing the vocal fry? Vocal fry happens naturally, though, if you choose to relax your voice. I'm truly thinking about using my diaphragm right now when I speak. So, but then if I start relaxing, that's when it's going to happen. I don't talk like that because it's like, oh my God, I'm cool. Unless I purposely am. But if you hear vocal fry, it's because I'm not focusing on talking. It's a natural thing. But like when you talk like that, like see, I think that's annoying. But you're just gonna hear it because it's fucking 2 a.m. Wasabi. Okay, there we go. Got his name written. I am Brett. It's not fake to relax your voice and have like a gritty sound to it. It's like, and is a habit fake? Habits are real. You truly have. You never woke up in the morning and had like at first, yeah, like yeah. I'm sure you don't sound like a bunch of beautiful tweety songbirds when you first wake up. Wasabi. Here we go. New florist. You're like me, and I'm still thinking about rapturing. Ah. So now we're going to be building chameleon enclosures. I am from the St. Louis, Missouri area. I have a boyfriend. Man, okay. I like the layout of the garage better than the basement. It is a lot more. The space is easier to utilize. Like I could not have done the shelves like this and double row because like the basement was like an L. You know, like you could have the stairs. I couldn't really put anything under, like chameleon wise. I couldn't put anything under the stairs. Um, so that's cool. What do I not like here? I hate the wasp issue because they actually unalived one of the big poly babies, which really pisses me off. Like they stung them through the top of the mesh. So A, that's an issue. They are coming in from somewhere. B, like, hello, stepdad landlord. Come on now. Come on, come on. I mean, I don't, what do I it does look like I'm in a tent. The lighting does suck. And there's huge cracks on the floor. This doesn't look as bad because it's filled with dirt. Hold on, let me find one. It's not even a bad crack. Yeah, it's starting to get bad. This here, look at this. New Madrid is also up here in the St. Louis area, I guess. Like, look at that. Like, hot dang. Like, it's pretty big. Like, if you drop your ring or something, like, you're not getting it back. Look at that. Anyways, on top of the cracks, look. It's boom, boom. Like, it's a hole. So, yeah, and look at that, how that's lifting. Damn. So, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, it does. It looks like freaking earthquake. It's just an old garage. And because, interestingly enough, I forget what rock it is, but where I live at, there's like a whole bunch of, is it limestone or another type of rock? So for them to really get the foundation nice and good, and this, like, they would have had a lot deeper. And I think they built this garage in the 70s. It was not with the house originally. Okay, so. Oh, damn it. I was looking to see which ones are missing or not working. And that mister's going off. Okay, you still don't work. You're not working. And you. Damn. Okay. The Rapture forgot me. I know. I was just like, I had already. It messed me up as a little kid because I was thinking like, what do I have to do to be like? What did I do wrong? I was like, I asked Jesus in my heart. Oh, dude, I was like counting all the like. I was like, what did I do wrong? It messed me up. Oh my God. No, dude, but nah. Goodbye. I mean, I'm just like, the spammy. Well, yeah, I just, there's certain. I used to be hot-headed as a child. Or I could be in really weird situations. Like the whole girl thinking the T-Rex was from the Triassic period really set me off. But that would, and yeah. But that would, it takes a lot for me to get upset. It takes a lot. A lot. I am in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to do too. I wanted to do this earlier and I forgot. Let's see exactly how many of the big poly babies I have. And keep in mind, I'll have 2 free enclosures tomorrow. Big poly. I got in this enclosure. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 5, 6. And then 3. Just 3 in that one. 1, 2, 3. And then this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11, 14. So another big poly. Eight after tomorrow. Oh, and then these big poly. What is this in here? I got 3 in here. 4. But it would also, that would actually free up 2 to 3 of those enclosures too. Okay, so if I just put those big poly, that's what I'll do. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking the best course of action of which babies to select to put in there in these enclosures. So I think we have it. So Charizard's doing really good. I'll show you him real quick. Little Charizard. Oh, what's Charizard doing? Why does he look so weird? Well, he's shedding. That's always a good thing. Little Charizard's shedding. Looking all awkward and stuff, but that's a good thing. It's always, us breeders love when the baby chameleons shed, because that means they're doing good. So that is the first shed for a baby chameleon is like, that's your first, like, we're gonna make it. He's the awkward Charizard now. And oh, let me get my other phone, and we're gonna do, what time is it? Damn, it's 2:30. Shoot. I'm probably not gonna get all 5 of them done because, well, obvious reasons. Now, hot damn it, where did I put that phone at? Oh, here it is. Breathing fire in no time. It's crazy how delayed that was. Well, alrighty. Where was I getting pothos from? See, I kind of have to steal potho cuttings. Or not cuttings, but you just go like this. It happens. It happens. I get proposed to sometimes as well. You know, just interesting things happen sometimes. Don't know where they're expecting to go with all that at times, but you know, did they think the plan through? I don't know. Thank you for the disco ball, April. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. The biggest Panther chameleon I have is John Gotti. He's a little under 300 grams. The biggest chameleon I have is Mr. Banana Man. He's a yellow giant Parsons. So different species. And he's a big one. I think he's like 700 grams or something. He's big. Really big. All right. Damn. Well, I would drop the kids off first. Come back, get the lizards that I'm sending to their new homes tomorrow. Danny's getting Mango Rita. And then a family down in Arkansas is going to get Bugs Marley. Alright, so let's pop those in here. I'm going to add some sticks. Wait, that's 5. So that's a total of 8 enclosures, which that going with the big poly babies will actually free up at least 2 enclosures, so I'll be able to spread out the other babies a lot better. So they're separated until I get, YouTube. I'm hoping that they pay me today. Although basically it's going to go straight to crickets. Oh, man. Alright. Let's keep shimmy his sticks. I have not been able to go look for those sticks, though, Danny. Womp womp. Okay, let's get some sticks and just pop those. Yes, I priority. Thank you, April. I priority. Night. Oh my God. I overnight ship anywhere in the U.S. with the exception of Hawaii and Alaska. A lot of my chameleons have gone to California. A lot have ended up over there. I've gotten some East Coast, South Dakota, a lot. Here's some Washington. Several in California, northern and southern, Arizona, and of course lots of like meetups to those who are close enough to drive. So, I mean, here's the thing, I am starting to debate that because it will save me money because I'm at like $300 a week in crickets, which is just absolutely crazy. Now, obviously, it's because of how many like babies. And what's really getting me right now with price is that I am on 3 different sizes of crickets. So if I was getting the same amount of crickets, the same size, I'd honestly probably be like half the cost, which I'm at 16,000 crickets a week. But because they could probably do, like, say I was getting all half-size crickets, I could probably get that in. How many are they able to put in the half size? I think they're able to go to. Depending on the temperature, they would do basically what they cram the box full. Because you need to take, as soon as you get the crickets, you take them out, put them in a container, give them what they need to eat and drink for them to live. And so they'll actually, for that type of stuff, they'll stuff the boxes. And depending on temperature, if it's too hot, they will not do it. So I could probably get the same amount of crickets in 2 boxes, and that would save a lot of money. Well, once I get where I am able to, it's just there's so much. I have a lot that I have to do. Like, the priority is getting the babies in their own enclosures. So, and then I am starting to get where I'm breathing a bit more with all of this. I need to work on my website again. Well, I need to figure out what's going on because I know I published it, but then it doesn't show up. So I don't know what's going on with all that. So I need to call and get that stuff figured out because, that's baloney. All right, so which Gambino? So because of these shoe boxes having the back have as much they have like the ventilation holes in them, but they're big enough that a small enough baby could get through them, that could go through it if they really wanted to. And even though that's not, it's still a tight squeeze for most of the babies that are small enough. Obviously I don't want to risk it because that'd be a stupid risk when it's completely avoidable. Like just putting in like a 2-month-old baby into these. So I think the last one over here that I had yet to was this Gambino. Oh, let's see you, cutie. Oh, you're okay. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow, dude, this clutch. So you're okay. You're okay. Like, oh my God, dude, relax. Wow, you're okay. Oh boy. This one, this little Gambino baby. Looks like man, you're so silly, dude. All right, we're putting you in your enclosure because you are one that wants to yeet yourself. It looks like so. Okay, we're gonna put you in here. God dang, dude. Okay, you're okay. This particular pairing, the Gambino Bonita, they are very. Some of these males are real skittish. I haven't had where babies are like that. So this is Gambino R8 from February. Okay. So Gambino Bonita R8. Bino times Bonita R8. And that's... all right. So, and then what I would do is I'd clean out that enclosure, disinfect it, and then after it's dried out, I put one of the smaller babies in that enclosure. So I'll go ahead and take the plant out. Dang it. I mean, vinegar will disinfect it. My bad, you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. I fixed it. I apologize. I don't know when I actually muted it. I was just rambling to myself anyway, so you definitely didn't miss too much of me talking. Yeah, once we get this enclosure stuff done, it will be... Dang it, I need to get a trash bag in here. It'll be better. Again. Oh, yeah. This clutch, though, I've never had... Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I've had where I have, like, you know, a couple in a clutch where they're scared of, you know... But this is, like, almost every single one is like, they're, like, yeeting themselves. which is interesting. Bonita, she was never shy really, but then, and Gambino might have been shy, but he was not like that type. So hopefully we get them, maybe they get a little braver as they get a little older. Okay. Huh, I've always just loved animals, and I've always learned about them fast. I have a college degree, I have a BS in accounting, but when it comes to, like, the thing with science, like, because I was for a brief bit, like a half a semester, I was a nursing major, and the general organic biochemistry about did me in. Well, I mean, it did. So, but as far as learning about everything or learning techniques, that stuff, yeah, I was always fast about learning that. But as far as general organic biochemistry, oh my gosh, that class was a challenge for me. That class was a challenge. I mean, for a little bit longer. I will eventually be calling it, because I'm going to take the kids to school, and then I'm going to have to come back here, get the chameleons I'm shipping off tomorrow ready. Still need to look at the temperature tomorrow, see what time would be best. But regardless, that means I'd be driving next, like, an hour one way to take them to the FedEx hub. Now we're going to clean this plant. We don't want no poop stains on it. Also, I'll go ahead and just top this off with some dirt. Oh. I've always, I can be your girly girl, but I was a tomboy for sure as a kid. Go out and catch snakes, and I've always just liked animals a lot. Oh. Wait, no. Yo, yeah. Oh, it's so easy. You get one good colony of dubia roaches, and you're gonna have thousands right there, just in one colony. Poor Davon. He's just like, I don't know. It's like, would you end up getting into reptiles or not? Are we gonna scare you because of all this, all the extra stuff you get to see? That I will tell you this. So I'll tell you this. Not that many people who get into like hobby get to see all ends of it like this before they get into it. Like, so, I mean, just because like if you got a chameleon or something, like, obviously, unless you're wanting to get into breeding, you wouldn't have all this stuff that you see me do. But still, you get what I'm saying. This could be a deterrent, or you're like, you know what? I think I'm ready. I think I could do it. What part? Like what we're doing now? What is shipping in my scale babies? It's very cool in the north. Oh, none of them are going to the northeast. None of them are going to the northeast. they'll make a stop in. And also, I don't know what you mean. I don't know how cool is. One's going to Washington, and one's going to Arkansas, which I guess I should double check. You're good in Washington right now, right? I need to double check your temp tomorrow. I know Arkansas was fine. Yeah, Danny, I didn't check your temps. But so you don't need it to be as warm as you would think, right? You need daytime temps, daytime highs of 38 degrees and all stops. That's daytime highs. And at this time of year, unless I'm sure there's certain parts. Season Troll, thank you for the star. Oh, I know. Like purposely having. That's what I thought Washington was. Oh, yeah. Purposely having roaches in your house and like taking care of them. Never thought that was going to be a thing. But here we are. It's a thing. You're in Pennsylvania. So lows and 30s are fine. It's the daytime highs. The daytime highs are what matters. But obviously, in that case, as long as your daytime highs are 38 degrees or above, that temperature range, I would put a heating pack inside of the enclosure, inside of the box, and they'll be fine. When you overnight ship them and they're going to the hub, the periods that they're outside is very brief. So the goal of those packs is to keep the inside of the box at a decent temperature. So like they don't actually touch the lizard or anything. Good. Happy birthday, TWC. Really? Okay. All right, let's get another one of these ready for, I guess there'll be one of the Gambino babies over there. I don't know if I'll move the babies to those enclosures yet or not. Guess we'll see. And then I think I'll double check over here, but I think that will be all those babies. So the babies that move into these enclosures, I think that's all from this side. Short of, I might move. Because it is still a little bit bigger. There is still a little bit more space. I might even move the bigger juveniles into those. So they not really picky. What can happen is they might go on a food strike. If you feed them a superworm, superworms can cause food strikes because it's like introducing them to bacon, and where they've been eating like chicken breast and tuna. So there's that, and then you just kind of get like they're smart enough to like attempt to manipulate you to feed them what they really want now. But they can't, that's not a staple feeder quality of food for them. So you can't do it. You can't cave in. It's tempting, but we can't cave in. They can't get everything that they want. Looking for a pothos to take from a chameleon's enclosure. Which one did I use last time? Oh yeah, that's right. I went to one of those bigger ones. And also sometimes, as far as about the question with them being picky, sometimes there's some of them that are like a little picky about like dubia roaches. Like I have some females that will just straight turn their nose up. Like they're like, no way. Like if you try and feed them a dubia roach, which is kind of funny. But, well, dang. Yeah, this one. Oh, wow. Yeah. Shoot. They can move a bit faster than like what you think from watching these lives. They're not the fastest reptile by any means, but they can move a bit faster. Usually they reserve that extra dose of speed, though, for whenever they know that you're not watching them anymore. They're like, oh, wait, here's my chance. Like, so if you had them out of their enclosure and they realize you're not paying attention to them anymore, that's when they kind of will take advantage of that and get all Speedy Gonzella on you. Speedy Gonzella. It's like, what, almost 3. It's 2:56. So, I don't really think I should pull an all-nighter. But what sucks is the time. At this point, I would get like maybe 3 hours of sleep, and then it might be harder to actually get out of bed. I don't know. I'm in that type of like, well, is it really actually better? Or I could just stay up and get these taken care of, kind of, and go from there. Here we go. If I move my phone here, I can see the comments. Oh no. Happy birthday, TWC. Yeah, mine are on a much later schedule for reasons like this. I don't like to do this type of stuff while the kids are awake. So I adjusted to have a later schedule, but as long, they're getting the light that they need, the UV that they need, and they then get the rest that they need. It's not that far of a drive. I've done this several times though. I mean, just think. Once I get these done, then, I mean, short of like, after this, until I buy more of the shoe boxes or whatever, and UVB lights, then I will be going to a normal stream again. I still got to get more of these lights, though. Oh. I mean, not lights. I mean, I need to get more lights. But I mean, what I meant to say is, I still got to do more shoe boxes. Oh. I'm like being weird. I don't know. There's some of the ones that have the handles have even bigger ventilation holes in the back. And then I'm like, but then that means I'll have to put the mesh on the back too. So, dude, it is definitely more difficult to make the shoe boxes into the chameleon enclosures, but, obviously. Good night, April. So, no, I mean, no. I haven't seen him reach out on anywhere to get them. I mean, I followed him back or subscribed to his account, but I don't know. For real, though, I would have been like what he did on that live, I would have just been giving him one of his boys when he was old enough. But people, they're like, nope, that's what I want. I was like, you'll get him, you just will be younger. I've already made the shoebox and I've already assembled them. What I'm doing here is I got a little pothos plant and they're going to grow. It's just, I'm trying to not I need to go back to Home Depot. If I get paid, if I get paid from YouTube tomorrow or today, on my way back from taking the chameleons to the FedEx hub, I'm stopping at Home Depot because their pothos were like under $5 right now. I'm like, huh? There's a lot of them because I want to also replenish my females enclosures because I definitely took some of their smaller pothos out that were in there for what I'm doing now. And I need to give them some plants back in their enclosures because they need the plants. Really, females especially do, but the males, I guess I wasn't really thinking when I did their stuff, but the males enclosures, their plants, I can't really, they're huge. Walmart does too, if people like me don't go in and buy them all out. But these pothos, I mean, they're under $5 at Home Depot. And what's cool about them is, at least where the one I was at, some of them were already vining off, which is perfect for like the females enclosures. You know, so you can stretch, you can spread the vine out in their enclosure. The pothos, like this one right here, and that was under okay, so $5. It was $4.98. But so like that's cool because it's already doing that. But also, if I need to, I can take a little bit of it out and you make it smaller for these baby enclosures. It would be saving me time if I just at this point put those in the inside the enclosure. And I was like, all right, there you go. But I'm trying to utilize as much as I have to, you know, save money as well. Really, I'll have to go check those out. I was looking for smaller plants just for like what I'm doing here. But then that is a good deal. I'll have to check it out. This does not feel sturdy. Oh no. No way. Wait, what? Did I do that? I mean, clearly I did that, but wait, hold on. Okay, this should... No. Oh my god. No. Oh, shit. Okay, well, at least that's an easy enough fix. Damn. I did... Well, I was tired. Hold on. We don't need you to do nothing stupid here. Okay. Oh my... What? Get out. Okay. Alright, which one do I want to put in there? I just don't think these would be really sturdy for me, the bigger juvenile. Okay, which one do we want to put in there? go check out this side. Look on high alert. The rapture one. Man. You got, I mean, come on, though. You got, it was kind of like a little furred up, right? Alright, Peaky G. You are the actual first Gambino one. Hi, did you just shed Peaky G? Oh, you sure did, little Peaky. Oh, Peaky, you're okay, Peaky G. Oh, nope, oh, God. Peaky. Oh my God. Peaky G. Do you remember, I don't know, Danny, if you're still in here, but do you remember that crazy live stream I did? Where we watched a baby hatch on TikTok? For like, this is the one. Peaky G. Okay. I think Peaky, although I thought, I was like, yeah, this is a male when it hatched. Pretty sure Peaky's a female. Peaky G. Yeah. Oh. Man, it's a tough call with you, this one. Your dang tail. Peaky G. Let me see your tail. These babies. Like. I think female. So pissed. See, this one's a pissed chameleon. Man, you're making it hard. And I already know with your this particular, you're not like some of the other clutches where you guys start to have heavy penile bulges like the day you're born. So that also makes it a bit more challenging. But you're aging, so I sure would have thought by now, but hey, whatever. Peaky G. Okay. That was a very odd clutch. And what I mean by odd is the fact that it was like a pretty small clutch, and like the growth, rather than low-key, like they've all been pretty like small babies, like not growing. Oh, technically I got 3 more. Dude, these guys are so large. I don't know that. So yeah, the could be, yeah, okay. I will be lazy with this one because that one's so small. I just need 3 more of these. Three. You're a relatively large one. And you're a smaller one. So, you know what? I think that works. And then I still have, let's see, 4 of them. Okay. Hello. Earthquake test. damn. I still have to miss all the babies. Haha. Wait, where did that stick go that I was... Hold on, I have that stick. I could get that stick that I had wasabi on. Did I leave it over here? Yes, no, what did I do with it? Did I really do it? No. Oh my god, I had the damn thing. What did I do with the stick? No. Ooh. God, this one's perfect. It's such a, just really nice and perfect. Can I just do this? Or is it going to be too much? Ooh. Might be too tall. Might be too tall. This is perfect though. If I could just find more things like just like that, like color. Oh man. Yeah, except for I don't think that would be good for them. Although it would look really cool. Oh, okay. Can't do this in that enclosure. My bad. Would have been cool if we could have, but no, not that one. Okay, back to the twigsies we go, skis. I was trying to save some time. But again, no shortcuts here. Shortcut schmorch cuts. What are those even? We can't have no shortcuts here. Yeah, their shed's so different than others. When they're younger and they're doing those full body sheds, you can sometimes get some cool, like, almost close to I've never, yeah, you're never gonna get like a full-blown single piece shed. Like, you might get lucky and maybe get where you get like the whole part of their cask or something when they're younger. This zip tie was about to be all sorts of just trouble. Like, what? Why don't you wanna? I mean, nothing like, I think I've gotten like half of the head from one before. And a lot of times by the time, so if they're shedding, like, it's night, you know, you're not like actually like, you know, they're sleeping, you're in bed, whatever, right? A lot of times by the time you discover their shed, it's like, it just is like crumbled up from the mister or whatever. Like, if you don't see it right away. Oh, horses are amazing. Horses are truly amazing. Just such special creatures. I miss my horse so much. I really hope to be able to get a horse back in my life at some point. Like, I really do. And so I can like teach my daughter how to ride. Amelia would love that. But I mean, I could also just probably put her in lessons. They can. I agree. Like if a dog doesn't randomly like somebody, I think something's way off. Like, and it's like if it's a dog that now there's dogs that just don't like other people. Like I'm not, but if you have a dog that's normally like, oh, I love everybody, and then like they're just randomly or like don't like somebody, yeah, check it out. You know, keep an eye on them. Let's get another one of these. It's PG. Let's see if there's any other slightly larger juveniles that will go in there. Okay, I'm kind of getting to the point of, will they be able to fit through the hole? You shouldn't. You should not. I don't think you should. So this one is Gambino and Bonita R7. You'd really have to, I don't think. Yeah, you couldn't. You'd get stuck. It is, ow. Oh, you are sweet. It is a good baby row. I'll be sometime soon. I will get back to a much better sleep schedule. All right. But I guess for now, not. I mean, it's just. I just want to get babies in their own enclosures. There's part of me where I'm tempted to. So I have, including the plant I'm working on, 2 more of these shoebox enclosures to put plant and some sticks in. And then I need to sanitize those enclosures before moving any babies into them. Like the ones that are empty from me moving the bigger babies over here. And then from that, since I counted the big poly babies, at first I was just going to get some of the Kenny Powers and put them in there. But that will free up at least 2 of those Nano Breezes. And I can really spread out these clutches and make them where it's not as many babies in together. Which again, still temporary, because once I get more enclosures, then more babies will be going in their own enclosure, which is what we want. Get going through these twigs and trying to find some ones that'd be good to attach. It is a baby boom in here. Chad is doing much better today. I wonder if maybe the account passed some tests from YouTube. Now they're like, okay, we're gonna put this in the algorithm of different types of viewers now, more mature ones. You know, which is like not that, you know, yeah, it's definitely not been there's been a few kind of comments, but definitely not what we've had. Well, welcome in. I am working on some baby chameleon enclosures and moving some of my baby chameleons around. This is still not my normal type of stream, although it seems this people who have come in on me doing this is what you all probably think is normal, because that's all we've known. But usually how I started this stream is usually how my streams are. It looks like I'm in space. Am I? Is that what we're doing? Are we back to doing that again? Are we back to sharing our secret mission with people? I think a long time ago I had them. Tomorrow I won't really be doing any calls, but then I think I'll pick up on Thursday and I'll just call during the day. Okay. Pick out another baby to move. Ow. Dang, you're right there on the sides. What about this one? Right there too. Too small? You're too small. I'm looking for a baby that's just the right size to put. So I want you. I think we'll be good. Yeah, you should be good. Oh, hi. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to fit. So this is Gambino. Gambino 6. Damn. So freaking small, dude. Gambino 6. Possibly go. Red light. That one's smaller. Oh. That's so crazy with that clutch, how some of them are just so small. Just one more. Are you talking like if like one of the chameleons falls in it? Or they, man. They need to. I wish it were that simple. Dude, I wish it were that simple. But nothing's that simple here. No, I don't think I've ever had one thing be simple in regards to that person ever. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go out into the woods and get more sticks, so. No. Oh, really, Omar? They just are like, these are some really good, these are some really fire crickets. Ooh. You know what? Here's the thing. I'm sure, like, when cooked right, they're okay. And again, as I've also said, shrimp, lobster, crabs, all that, basically insects of the ocean, right? Almost. And, oh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go and get some sticks out of the woods tomorrow. Because I'm basically, these ain't gonna be doing it no more. It's getting just fewer and far between that I actually find some good twigs in this twig pile. Man, it's just the ticks are really bad right now, and also Lyme disease, which so I guess I could just like wear pants and like a long sleeve shirt or something to try and prevent as easy access. Yeah, chat's been pretty decent. Oh, ooh, whoa, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Zip tie, are you malfunctioning on me, zip tie? No, 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 no. Don't be doing all that. We need you to give us some support. Ooh, oh. Sure, it'd be cool if I got to a good place with all this. If I can maybe take the kids to Six Flags this weekend. I need to figure that, because even though we got season passes, like, or like parking's free, it's just everything's so expensive. So, Yoto pay me. Oh boy. So, with this, now, obviously I just gotta put the babies in the enclosures that are empty and spread out these babies. More with the nano breezes. Then if I unpack everything and put stuff and organize, I could figure out with the one shelving rack I have left where I'd put it, and then I could maybe even those small Repti breezes I still have that are empty, I could do what I do with these, put the divider in it, and then move the larger juveniles into that, and then some more empty enclosures. Well, that sounded, what was that fell? I mean, I really hope that wasn't a chameleon. It sounded a bit too hard, I guess, but you never freaking know. Yeah, that's annoying. No? What was that? Something fell. gotta pick one more of these babies. I have one that is too big to... Did I already move you? Well, you're too small. I need you to be too big to get out of the hole in the mesh. You're too small. You're too small, I believe. Oh yeah, you itty bitty. You couldn't do it. You're too small. And you are right there. What about this Gambino baby? They're a little different Gambino baby. Probably still too small. Then I got, are all of you out? I think I took this one out. Yeah, this one's out. Okay. And then this one's too small. Oh, you're okay. You don't have to get all defensive posturing with me. You're right there. Damn, you're right there. Oh, right there. I think yours a little too small. I think you are. You too small. Too small. Pico might be the one I go with. You are, you know what? Let me see you. I think you're good. But this one is red line. Damn. Then I'm separate. You know, I can't. We're going to do the Pico. Because I don't want to separate. That would be such a pain in the ass to have that one random. Although putting the other... Oh, God. This is where OCD... which I shouldn't be letting happen, could possibly be happening. It's too small. Let me check and see if there was any on this side. I think all the Campino babies What about you? Are you too small? You date... Come on, dude. Why are you still this size anyways, little one? Dear God. You're itty bitty. Itty bitty. You should not be this small. Just so you know, you should be a little bit bigger. Substantially bigger, but... Who am I to judge? Shit. Damn. And that is why we want to have better flooring. Well, one of the reasons. There's several. That is one of them. Wow, we're okay. I feel like I'm trying to force it being a Gambino baby over there, but Oh God. You all are awesome though. I get all busy. Super tired. Probably just really trying to force being a Gambino baby. Like there's so many, like, okay, I want it to be a Gambino baby from this group. So that way they're all kind of near each other. But, you know, I can't control things like that. But I'm trying to. And it is not gonna, can't force things to work like that. Oh, wait a minute. You could be. Come here, you. Oh, it's okay. You can be angry. You can be an angry guy. I think. Oh, he's so mad. Oh my God, I love him. So this is a Gambino gnarly curly number. Oh, we're such an angry little thing. Oh, I love it. I love you. Just so you know, I love you. When did this clutch hatch? When did it hatch? 23rd. I love you. I love this one. Shed. A little bit of chameleon skin that's shedding off. Oh my God. Look at this angry chameleon. Look at this guy. Look at a little angry baby. That's a boy. Look at those bars. Oh, that's messing with me. You dork. You guys know. Oh my goodness, we're so angry. So cute. So angry. So sweet. Love it. I said so sweet after I said so angry. Because, well, this will be a yellow body blue bar. Because I am very selective of who I breed and I want to know my female's lineage. The only clutch right now I have that I can't 100% guarantee is my red line and Roja clutches. Roja. Because red line's a rainbow and she's going to carry a red body blue bar line. That whole purpose of that clutch, we just wanted like reds, so that's why I paired them up. So they're going to be mostly red. Whether or not they have blue bars, like solid blue bars, or if they have mixed bars like their dad, that will be like when they're older to be able to tell. But this male, he will be a yellow body blue bar. As far as certain markings, that's something that you would have to keep, like if he's gonna have red rain. Like there's certain unique traits that I wouldn't be able to tell right now. Okay, so I'm putting this guy in here. And that will be the end for now of moving chameleon babies into these little shoebox chameleon containers that we've made. So that's Gambino Gnarly Carly. So there's quite maybe some confusing things going on at the moment. I have two different Gambino pairings hatching. So I have Gambino Bonita and Gambino Gnarly Carly. Gnarly Carly, those are like second generation Midwest Panther Chameleons because their grandpa's Mr. Monday. So Gnarly Curly is his daughter. I don't like the way this writes. And Vino times Gnarly. And this was 1. And So that one should be cleaned up. So I will put, which big poly baby am I going to put in there first? What makes sense? Good big one. And this big poly baby. Oh, he's cute. Oh my God. Look at this guy. He's beautiful. Before I put him in that enclosure. Oh my God. Look at this big poly baby. Wow. So that, oh, he's starting to change it now, but he looked like a little zebra, which is what I really look for in a holdback when they're yellow body blue bars. Because that zebra look, when they're babies like this and they fire up and they look like zebras where they have dark bars and like their body's white, that translates to clean bars and clean yellow and clean blue bars. Sorry, you guys, I've been busy. Thank you for the star. Thank you. I think, wait, what is going on with my... Wow. All right, here we go. I'll put you in here. And this one, and label you appropriately. Which is the big poly Aphrodite retained 2 from March. Retain 2, 03, 20, 2026. Okay. That was actually, I'm so bad, but this was when Jethro was a baby. This enclosure was actually his. I haven't taken that name off. That was when he was a baby. It was Jethro MacBoney was in there. Oh, no relation, so doesn't. It's not like it's like, oh, and now his son or whatever. It's not like that, but damn, crazy stuff. Okay, so it's almost 4. It's almost 4. Okay, so I guess I should probably mist the ones who are not on the mister because, well, they need to be hydrated. That's very important. So I need to mist the babies. Basically, it's a full-time job, but I also have a part-time job in marketing, sales, whatever you want to call it. So off I go. I'm gonna mist. What I might end up doing is after I drop the kids off, come back, get these chameleons ready to go and take them. When I get back here, I might go ahead and start a stream again while I'm cleaning I have to clean these enclosures. I just took the babies that I moved babies out of. Let me grab my other phone so I can read comments while I'm misting. Oh, well that sucks. Okay, there we go. Well, it looks like a Breaking Bad lab because my stepfather, landlord, aka former German Walter, well, still German, but he was like a German Walter White back in the day. Makes sense, actually. It fucking looks like this. Makes sense! But it was just a really quick installation job he did without thought as to how it's going to look. There's one I do. Which I need a freaking... I keep saying I need to contact her. Usually I work out. Another reason is they actually set up the chameleons correctly, like how I showed them to. And usually I work out a pretty good deal. Maybe that'll get some UVB lights or something like that. Because I will say, you are going to take... You can take a pretty decent loss if you were to like to wholesale your stuff to pet stores. However, if you can work out a deal where it's like a trade like that, that's a bit different. Trading of assets. So I missed because these guys are not hooked up to the misting system yet. They will be. Because I do have some nozzles. I do have some extra nozzles. And, yeah, they will be getting hooked up. But, anyways, this is how they drink. They drink water droplets from, these are the ones I'm going to do. Water droplets that are on the leaves and sticks from the mister going off. So I'm missing baby chameleon enclosures right now. And as they are a species, so like there's a little baby right there, you kind of see them. These are a species that live in the trees. So in the wild, they're not gonna, like, their source of drinking is not gonna be from standing water, like bodies of water, but they drink like morning dew droplets on the water, on the leaves and sticks. I'm not trying to get him per se, like directly spray him, but obviously they're gonna get misted on. So they drink, like here, you're gonna see this baby right here. Possibly, if he doesn't get camera shy, he might drink some water droplets. So he's all looking all happy. He just got some misting and the mister is going off. So see, I have automatic misting system, my Mist King, but I haven't hooked all the newer enclosures up to it yet. I need to order some more parts. So for the ones that are not hooked up, I'm hand misting them. But see, like all the big boys, all that, they're on. Oh, look at Helix looking all mad. He wicks. He's right in front of the mister because he loves the mister. He's like, yes, just spray me. Just spray. He's like, just get me out of the misting water. Yes. He's like, this is my favorite thing to do. You just want to get, look at him. He's just getting drenched, and that's his choice. He's choosing to do this. Yeah, this is not intense lighting. This is UVB lighting. Not intense for them at all. Helix. What a dork. So he's drinking water. That's what he's doing right now. He's drinking water. Damn, Helix, you're so beautiful. So he's drinking water on the side of the enclosure. Isn't he beautiful? That's one I produced. He's a redline son. He's Ambelobi locale. His color is considered yellow body red bar, as you can see. No, he's definitely awake and alive. Well, he'll be going to sleep very soon. Chameleons do chameleon things, and he's drinking water off the side of the enclosure right now. That's how they drink water. Here's his daddy. Yes, his daddy, Redline. Hi, buddy. You're so handsome. You're cracking me up, though. Oh, damn it. That's why. The freaking divider. I need to re-secure all their dividers. This move, all my dividings, all the dividers got all weakened and shit. Okay. Well, we don't want you to just be staring at your son all freaking night, so, because you're going to just get all worked up and mad, you old geezer, so I fixed that. So now I'm just misting the other baby's enclosure. So they have water. Well. That I need to fix. There you go. What in the... Oh. Okay. Well. I'll work on that tomorrow. Yes, they would eat small birds. And then... Where is the bridge? What you guys are doing that? Sillies. How? Oh, dang. From that. Chicken pieces, no. One would think, but nope. If it's not moving, they don't want it. So. Don't fall. Although now you're making me think of some good fried chicken strips. Mm. Yeah, for real. Why'd you have to go and make me hungry? Dang. That ain't cool. Dude, that's so freaking getting so heavy or awkward. Like, my hands are hurting. All this moving. Ugh. Getting tired of it. They will eat small birds if they're big enough. Shit. Damn, this freaking. There was a silly. I mean, it was like in one of those chameleon Facebook groups, and this lady had her chameleon out on her front porch with her, and just so happened to catch a chameleon eating a hummingbird, the hummingbird feeder. Like, the video really pissed me off, but sure enough, he ate it. A male hummingbird. I was just like, what a turd. You know, like, why would you? All for the views. That's what it was all about. Because, like, that requires even more money to spend to hire an assistant on a regular basis. Yes, lots. Man, I know the time is. Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. A water boy. That'd be so nice. Nope. Hold on. What? Okay, there we go. It'd be so nice to have a water boy, though. You're not kidding. Shoot. I did a normal stream, which is why I think I'm up so late. I did kind of a normalish stream for under an hour over in TikTok, and then I started with a little bit, kind of a normal over here for a little bit too, which is all good, but shoot. Definitely added a little over an hour, so, it was nice to do more of one of our normal type of streams and all this. I don't know, man, why you can't sleep. It sucks. I know I can have trouble sleeping too, if you can imagine that. And it sucks. That is for sure. This is just water. I mean, it's well water, but I use a softener. Dang, it's so. The bright color. Oh God. Everyone I've known has ever taken stuff for sleeping. Like it's. Thank you for the 100 turtle. I'm sorry. There's proper ventilation. What if I looked into where you were at originally, this enclosure? There you go. Just these now. I'm almost done. Just got these left to mist. It should be great. It is 4:14. I do sleep. I mean, obviously I'm not getting as much sleep as I should be getting at the current time, but it'll come back. Just try to get this all over with. And establish the routine of this new location. That will be really good to get that established. Learning the new, this is the best way to go about feeding, like the order and stuff like that. So many. So far I've got 15 of that Skinny Power Sybil clutch hatching. And there's still a good amount of eggs left. Like, this is a large clutch. Actually, before I am done, I'm totally checking out to see if any more of those eggs hatched. And then that Gambino Gnarly Carly one that started to hatch. That one, like, I think I have 7 or 9 babies. There's still a good amount of eggs left, but none of them are showing signs of hatching. Which makes sense. Just how it seems to go. Don't be a great. What the fudge? No. What a weird thing to ask. What an odd question. Sit for these because it's easier on my back. But these particular enclosures, because of how they open, I don't want to. No. Right now, I'm just misting the babies and juveniles whose enclosures are not hooked up to my automatic misting system, so they can get hydrated, or stay hydrated, I should say. I have to do this several times. I have to do this several times every day. And I will, so some of these enclosures I probably won't hook up to I'll have to think about how I would go about it. Like these shoe ones, I don't think they're strong enough to handle the Mist King. Actually, I know they're not strong enough. No, man, come here, moth. I don't want them to eat you. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what people think we do here. I guess we're getting ready to find a new plant that's safe for chameleons, and, well, see how it goes. some of these Gambino babies are going to be ready pretty soon. Or they, as long as they grow more. Like that one, it's just so. Like that one though is old enough age-wise. I just the size. I have gotten a chameleon smaller than that, but I already had had experience taking care of chameleons. Danny, would you be interested in one of the Gambino Bonita females? If you're still on. I know you want a male. I just didn't know if you'd be interested in a female. Like, and kind of like what I do for Charlene, since you help out a lot. I am very tired. I do. I priority overnight ship anywhere in the U.S. except for Hawaii and Alaska. Yeah, I am feeling a little tired. Okay. I think I got most of them here. So this is, well, like Peaky G. Pretty sure Peaky G is a female. I'm pretty sure that's a female. Oh God. I'll do, not now, but I will end up doing kind of some tests because she 3 months old. And then that was a gnarly Carly. No, that one was a male. I couldn't ship with this one, but also I want to make sure that one is actually a female. Just because. Cool. Okay, oh, that was a yawn. The Peaky G's a female. And then I do have those gnarly Carly ones. Okay, what was I doing over here? I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was checking those Kenny Power Sybil eggs real quick, as they just seem to keep hatching. Oh yeah, got another one. Come here, little cutie. Got another one. More still on the way too. Fun stuff. All right. Baby just hatched. So that puts me at 16. 16 from that clutch. With still a good amount of babies left. Oh, this one's a male. This one has a very... Yeah. We have the hemipenal bulge. The hemipenal bulge at a couple months old. Dude. How crazy. Yeah. Wow. Look, the one that just hatched. Oh. had some crazy looking bars the second I got in here. I know. We are going to be separating you guys out. Or spreading them out, I mean. And that'll be good for them. And then look at this. Look at this Gambino and Gnarly Carly baby. This one's so crazy, y'all. So I'm looking, this is from the retained clutch that just started hatching. Dude, how crazy are you? Do you have poop in your foot? Those bars. You got, okay, I wasn't trying to actually, I was trying to get the turd out of your, and we got this a little zebra. Got a little darker as soon as I, oh my gosh, you're real pretty. You're really pretty. Oh man. So little, very little, but really pretty. Sorry, I hate when that happens. Okay, so that is we're at that point. Making sure all my females, looks like all their enclosures are misting. So that's good. Alrighty. So, oh, put this up, and I'm going to turn those lights off. Get those lights off. And then I'll be gearing to bed for like an hour and a half. Lots of sleep. Lots of sleep. Alright, you all. Ooh. That'd be a real pretty, that'd be, either way, if it's a Bonita or a Gnarly Carly pairing, you're going to have some really pretty babies. Because, like, Jethro is essentially a Gambino Gnarly Carly pairing. So, same with, like, Lex and Rafiki. Well, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. I will be back on later. And thank you for coming in. I'm going to try and get a little bit of shut-eye before taking the kids to school and coming back and taking chameleons, dropping them off at the FedEx hub. So I'll see you all. Have a good night.